Okay, today I think we're gonna do Market Peach, Wholesale Supplies Fragrance Oil. So I'm gonna be doing a peach themed soap. I've got my lye solution ready, and I've already added my sodium lactate to give it a little more hardness in the bar. And it also makes it easier to pull out of the silicone mold. I've mixed 2 teaspoons of this into my solution, and now I'm ready to pour my lye into my oils and butters. So I've got my emulsifier here. I'm just gonna burp the bubbles out so we don't have too much of a splash. It's almost time for a new one. I'm just looking to make sure there aren't any little clumps. Looks pretty good. Scoop this off. Okay, so now I've got my soap batter here. My plan is to have a peach colored base, which I'm using Peach Sunset Mica. This is from the conservatory. Then I've got my titanium dioxide that you disperse in water, and Crazy Eyes from Mad Micas. And I've already said I've got the Market Peach fragrance oil. I've got 1.2 ounces of that. I've got my little funnel cups here, and I'm going to pour this in here. It said that it behaved well in cold processed soap, so we're going to go with that it does. I used peach once in a soap, but I didn't find that it stuck very well. And by the time it was cured, you really couldn't tell it was peach. But I do like how it smells in lotions, and I do plan on doing a bath bomb with it. Just gonna pour off a little bit here for my white, and the same for the green. So I'm just gonna pour in a little bit of that. And for the white, I'm just gonna give this a quick little mixer with my little frother here. And I'm gonna take a couple of teaspoons of this. And I think I'm gonna cap this because I tend to get a little messy, and I can already tell you I'll probably spill it. So I'm gonna take my whisker and it's giving me not a bad colored white. That's pretty darn good. And I've got my green. Yeah, I'm happy with those. Now I'm using the Peach Sunset Mica. Oh yeah, that's nice. content. And I've got something floating in my little thing here. I take it it's from probably my stick blender. I'm just gonna pull that out. And now I'm gonna pour my base color, because I'm just gonna do a drop swirl. But I'm gonna only fill it not quite half. And I've got my white. I'm just gonna make a zigzag pattern. And I'm gonna rotate opposite way. One more time. I just kind of want the batter to go all the way down to the bottom. So the higher you pour up, the further it goes to the bottom. The closer you pour to the soap, the more it stays to the top. And I'm going to make a mess. Scrape this out. Now for the green. Just gonna wipe the extra off here. Roll this to the side. I'm gonna give this a little tap. Disperse any air pockets. I'm gonna take my peach soap and I'm gonna just layer a little top. A little stir. Right to the top. The rest of this I'm probably going to use to do my whipped topping, or my piped topping. And I'm just going to take this little tool. I got this from, I think, Brambleberry. I'm just going to put it right down the middle, and I'm just going to make some back and forth swirls. And then one down. That's it. Now I'm going to put you on pause and we'll be back as soon as this firms up. Okay, so we're back. And it has literally been like an hour and a half. I've had time to make supper and have my shower. So this fragrance oil really stays usable for a long time. So what I did was I went ahead and put in my peach soap and my Wilton cake piper thingy-mabobby. Unfortunately, the little handle here broke, so I have to pipe from all the way on the top, which is kind of a pain in the butt. So guess what's on my shopping list for tomorrow? A new piper. I'm just gonna pipe out some little guys here. Just like so. And I like to get the little tips on these things, but probably it's not going to matter by the time I get my embeds on there. I'm going to smash all these beautiful little pipe pieces. And that's it for that. So let's reload. You can see the soap batter's quite firm. Like it's not going anywhere. And my spatula. So I'm gonna fill this back up again. I'll just pipe any extras into one of my little standby molds and use it in the showers. My little test pieces. I always like to have one for myself. I never use the pretty bars of soap. I'm always using the leftover scraggly pieces. Everyone always says, oh, this soap is too pretty to use. And I'm like, no, use it because it's a soap's destiny. And yet I don't take my own advice. Even though I know I'm gonna make more. And what else are you gonna do in Vermont when it's 0 degrees outside? You're gonna make soap. Okay, and then I'm gonna try to do just one more little side pieces here. Okay, now I'm going to pop in all my little embeds. What I had done is I've marked on my mold here where my cutter will cut the soaps into 1-inch slices. However, this mold here, I usually find I can get 8 slices of soap out of it, but I've only got 7 markings. So I'm just gonna try to put my straw right in the beginning of each one of these little marks. And the straws, just purely decoration, and they pull out nice and easy before you go to use them. These are just little paper straws. I saw them at Hobby Lobby. I thought they were the cutest thing. 50 soap straws, different packages, mind you, later. I have enough straws in case there's an apocalypse. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's my 8. And then I did these little circle pieces, which I thought would kind of look like whole peaches. And then I just used my round mold for that, my little round circle mold I got from Wholesale Supply. And then I have like a little, it's like a lemon or lime mold. It's in the wash right now. But I'm just going to put it, this has little markings where you can see like slices, but I'm going to put it so you really can't see that in the soap. I just want to kind of pop them on the top here, I think. Just like so. And I got that little mold from, I think, Walmart quite a while back. You can find them anywhere. This one needs to go over just a little bit. When I cut this, I'm probably going to cut into some of my pieces. It's not unusual. Let's give them a little push. And then I'm going to pop this. Where am I going to put this one? Right here. Let's put it right there. Just hanging in there on a side. Now my next question to myself is, do I want to have glitter on this? Or am I going to just leave it plain? And then I've also got these little guys here, these little leaves. And I've got 3 different colors. I thought the green would be a nice little accent. I'm just gonna pop them in on here. I might actually do a couple leaves. So usually when I do a big leaf, then I try to do like a little small leaf. I'm gonna put one right here. I love embeds. These are just made with melt and pour. I like to mix the two. Cold process soap and melt and pour embeds, because I just find that whenever I get the whim to make a certain kind of soap, melt and pour is nice and easy. It takes no time. Okay, I think I'm content with that. Let me see, what am I going to use for a glitter? Oh, you will see that I am crazy. I have hundreds of micas and lots of fragrance oil. This is Snowflake Sparkle. I got this from Nurture Supply. And I'm just gonna whisk it on there with my gloved finger. And that's it. That's a completed soap. And I'll cut this in a couple of days. Let's hope it warms up outside. All right, so we're gonna cut the Georgia peach that I made, well, actually now it's like 4 or 5 days ago, but here's what she looks like. I've got her placed in here on my cutter. Now, just gonna line this up so it doesn't hit any of the straws. And sometimes you have to wants to hit that one. There we go. But that's going to put 2 straws on one thing. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Murphy, stop crying. Boy. I think what's going to happen is one soap is going to get 2 straws. That's too bad. I'm going to try to bend them. We're going to roll with this, see what happens. That's all right. This one will just go to me. That one I'll use. And here we go. Like all the little delicate swirls in there. The colors came out nice.
How much was it? How much did you record?
And that's it. Perfect. Thank you for watching.